This technique that we want to do is I call it a smushing technique. So you have an old piece of packaging like this, just a cellophane piece of packaging, and we don't put paint directly in the paper, we put it onto the packaging. So there's a couple ways you could do this. You could get your paper wet first before you do this, or you could leave it dry. You're gonna end up with a couple different results. So I'll just show you kind of how I experimented and was working on this one. So let's do, I'm gonna choose a different color palette for this. And I'll start with the light colors first. Great. And you want this good and wet so that it kind of starts to separate on the page. You can see where, you know, you could always pull a little bit off, or you could add more water. That's up to you. If I'm not liking how solid that is, I think I want to add more water and pull a little bit off of there. So I'm just dabbing this, pulling it off with a dry brush essentially, and setting it to the side. Okay, so you're just popping it on your page. I have a paper towel underneath because this one tends to be a little bit messy, and you can watch it just smush in there, right? And then while it's still wet even, or you could dry it, you could let it dry and you could do it again, or you could just leave it wet. But I'm going to add a little bit of green to this. Okay, and then I'm going to turn around and do that again, and I might do it in like a different location on the paper. And you can see all these little, I don't even know what to call that. Like, it just has this texture to it. That's so cool. And so this is a lot of the background on my pages in my Bible. I will just do smushing because it's just cool, and you get lots of different textures from it.